Now, I also am going to do something very unique and very special that's different for every organization. What you really want to do is to get permission to get developmental needs for each person on the team from every other team member. This is powerful. I would say in Ghana right here now, you can only do this in 10% of the organizations. You're not ready to do it, right? But this you can insist on. You say, I'm going to have each person tell me the strengths of every other person in this team. Now your job is, when you make the report, you must make sure that everybody has the same number of strengths, because you don't want to embarrass anybody. Okay? And then what you're going to do is that you're going to give that in a report anonymously, so no one said who said what person's strengths they saw. So it's anonymous. It's safe. And there is a packet. Okay? Put that aside. Next, you go and you say what I've said so many times in my life I can't remember. Each interview I sit down and I say, when I'm with my computer, what you say is confidential. I will never identify you with this statement in any way, ever, at any time. And under the death penalty, I will not give up who said what. Okay? You're building trust with them. Oh, you'll be surprised how they open up. Okay? And then you say this, that you're going to compile the data in one big report. And as I show them my computer, I have all the questions there and I have answers. I never put more than one idea together with another idea. So I scatter. So if the question is, what is our major challenge? I scatter all their answer among the other answers, so that the reader doesn't say, oh, I know, that's the accountant world speaking. I know who said that. No. You spread it up. Besides, this is what the research says. In 80% of the time, when people try to guess who said what, they're wrong. And I tell them that. For one more, don't try and guess, because they're going to want to. So now you have the report. Some tricks I have is that I now use drag and dictate, and I make sure the person is about that far away from me. I'm sitting on the other side of the table, and as they speak, I softly repeat it right into my dictation machine, and it comes right out. Don't even have to type it. And man, with this next new MacBook Pro computer I'm going to have, and with my iPhone there, my dictation is absolutely almost perfect. Typing is going to go away in 3 years. Okay? So I've got a beautiful report. Now what do? I take that report. I edit it. I take all the darts out of it. I've got a special file at the end. These are the confidential things that they don't want to go into the report. Because especially if you're an HR person, they're going to trust you. Okay? And so that I know. And guess what? By the time I'm done, I know more about that organization than any one single individual. Information is power. Right? I've got the data. I have them by the jugular. Okay? Now this is what I do. I take that report. I usually give it to Maja, who is my associate from the Philippines, because I believe in diversity. And she'll read through it and make sure there's nothing that's going to upset anybody. Because the theory is, Maja is a social psychologist. She says, we just want to create enough cognitive dissonance to get their attention. Okay? We don't want to confront them out of the bathtub. And so we prepare the report just right so that it gets their attention. And then we give it to the CEO or the top executive personally, privately. And how I like to do it is I like to give it to them when I'm with them. And they read it. First of all, they're so busy, you know. And so let's spend the time. And I have them go through and highlight with a yellow pen anything that's specially important that they strongly believe in. Secondly, I have them go through with a red pencil and get rid of this statement. I don't want anybody to see that. They're kind of talking about me. Okay? We get the truth to them. Okay? We give them full control to edit. Then, was there anything you would like to add that's important to you, that you want on the table to them to think about? And we write it because we have to go fast. And then we make the report. And it comes, out with yellows. And we say, the CEO thought this was important. Okay, fine. Now, we give it to the planning team. And I'm going to stop.